Hey guys, welcome back to Blue Collar Crypto. Today is May 2nd. It's been a while, hasn't it? Let's take a look at some news, some updates, see what we got going on. I just want to jump in and look at the Crypto Fear and Greed Index, and today it is at 27, yesterday 28, last week 27, and it's fearful out there in the crypto markets. So if we look at all of crypto market cap, it is $1,732 billion. That's a lot, but it's down a lot. Bitcoin dominance, 42.2%. Ethereum dominance, 19.8%. Will it reach 20%? Time will tell. Ethereum gas fees right now, 47 GUI, which is reasonable. It spiked up there yesterday or a couple days ago. It was kind of crazy. Guess there were some big NFT sales. Not really sure what was going on. So we jump over to the Guardian platform and we take a look at the token data. Scroll down, we'll take a look at Bitcoin price, $38,505. It's down 0.2% today. It's down 4.6% on the week, and it is down 18.6% on the month. And on the year, down 29%. Dang. Bitcoin. All right, Ethereum, $2,844. It's up 0.25% today, and it is down 5.7% on the week. It's also down 17% on the month, but it is up 2.4% on the year. What else do we have? Looks like most of the top 10 tokens and coins are even or up on the day slightly, but all down on the week. Mostly double digits, it looks like. Dang. If we take a look at Algorand coin, it is at 63.8 cents. It is up 6% today, and honestly, that's one of the biggest movers, it looks like, in the top 100. So that's positive on the day. It's still down 11.5% on the week and down 31% on the month. And it is down 50% on the year. Ow. Good thing it's up today, though, huh? So we dive into ArchAngel ecosystem tokens like Scratch, which is an external project of ArchAngel. 1% of the volume of Scratch gets sent to the ArchAngel token staking pool. The price of Scratch token has been even, seems like, for how long now? Looks like, I don't know, looks like almost 2 weeks, just up and down in this little range. Price? The price of Scratch token is 10.9396. Take a look at another ArchAngel ecosystem token, which is Guardian token, and that is an internal project of ArchAngel, and 2% of the volume from Guardian gets sent to the ArchAngel token staking pool as rewards for ArchAngel token stakers, which is cool. So we're at, what do we have, 7 zeros? Yep, 3104. And if we scroll out a ways, so that's the token launch, and that was, when was that? That was April, looks like 11th, 10th. So token's been live for about 3 weeks now. That's positive. Slightly downward trending. We'll take a look at the we'll take a look at the Guardian platform here in a little bit. They keep dropping new things and adding new things to their platform, which is pretty cool. If you look at the ArchAngel token price, it is at, what do we have here? 10.7198. It's been going down, sloping down for a long time. Let's zoom out. Let's take a better look at this chart. So if we look at the downward sloping support line and the downward sloping resistance line, this chart right here is a 4-hour chart, which means each bar is 4 hours, and it goes all the way back until, what is this, March 17th? So it's about a month and a half, 6 weeks. It's downward sloping, and honestly keeps going lower and lower. It finally bounced off this one spot here, is 7479. So we'll see if it maintains that. It did drop below this support line. Came back above it. It may maintain that. Again, it's a downward sloping line, so if it follows that, it's just going to go down. That's not good. What we want to see is it to bounce off of here, come above this other line, which is a resistance line, and make that support. And then, to be honest, this is probably resistance line 2, which is 9.01067. So if it goes above that, and all these lines, there's lines everywhere. Lines. So what we want is people to buy this token and drive the price up. And if they don't, then honestly, I don't want to say that's fine. Like, I want my value of my tokens to go down. I don't. But man, at this price, you can get 1 trillion tokens for, what is the price? Let's get out of that one. It's $72 for 1 trillion tokens. When I bought the trillion for this that I staked, it cost $880. And you can get $1 trillion for a trillion tokens for $72. That's amazing. So, interesting. Food for thought. Okay, so if we go to the spreadsheet, this is the one that we had started with 1 trillion tokens. We staked half, and the other half just received reflections in their wallet. And the amount of tokens that we received at the staking pool for rewards is 9,500,000,000 tokens. That's a lot of tokens. But I guess the point is the value isn't that much. The value of the rewards is only 92 cents, and the total value of we're still just a little bit more than 1 trillion tokens is only $73. That's not a ton. But what I want to say is the amount of rewards, and it's the percentage. So the percentage of rewards I received as a percentage of the amount of tokens that were staked was 1.9%. And that was in 90 days. So in 3 months, I received almost 2% more tokens as rewards. So if you do the math and you add, like right now, the value is so low that you could buy 10 trillion or 100 trillion and it's not going to break the bank. What would 10 trillion be? It would be $730. 100 trillion, it would be $7,300. I mean, that's not a ton of cash, honestly. I mean, even before when I got in, 1 trillion tokens was $1,000. So if you wanted 100 trillion tokens, that would be $100,000. Do you follow what I'm saying? So another point to that is back to the percentage. So if you staked 100 trillion tokens and in 3 months you received 2% rewards just in ArchAngel token, that's a decent amount, isn't it? 2 trillion free tokens, not going to knock that. And right now it's $73 for 1 trillion. Okay, price goes up. Means the price is going to go down? It might. Everything's going down. But, I mean, I don't see it going down much further. And honestly, not financial advice. But just worth looking at some numbers. And this is the end of this spreadsheet right here. We're going to start another one when the other staking pool starts. And the next staking pool, let's look at it on Telegram. Actually, before that, let's look at the holder count. So the amount of wallets on the Ethereum blockchain that hold ArchAngel token is 4,715. So we're just staying around that level, honestly. Total market cap 3.7 million. Fully diluted market cap 7.2 million. Daily volume today is just over 11,000, which isn't a ton, but that seems to be the average these days. The amount of tokens that are in the burn wallet 48.349%. Which is 48 trillion tokens. I'm sorry, 48 quadrillion tokens. 48 quad. Okay, I need to save this because I keep having to go back and look for it, right? So cycle 1 for the staking pool is over. Cycle 2 starts soon. Any day, they're probably going to make an announcement for it. And it'll probably be open for staking for maybe 5 days, maybe 4. To deposit your tokens into the staking pool. Then it locks for 90 days. And the amount of rewards that you're going to receive in the staking pool, and this is extra on top of reflections. So 100 trillion ArchAngel tokens are getting sent to the pool. 250 trillion Scratch tokens are sent to the pool. 500 billion Guardian tokens are being sent to the pool, which is 0.5%. And I just heard there was an announcement yesterday that they're going to increase that to 750 billion, which is 0.75%. The total tokens, the total amount of Genesis contributions from Guardian to the staking pool is 2%, split between 4 staking pools, except for this next one, they're adding a little bit more to it. So that's impressive. And that is on top of the reflections. And that all depends on the amount of volume that the token is going to have, for trading. So 2% of the daily volume gets redistributed to the staking pool, and also Scratch token, 1% of the volume gets sent to the pool. So that's going to be a ton of tokens, especially when these projects start to grow. Let's think about maybe 6 months, a year out. That's going to be big time volume, is my guess. Considering what type of projects that Guardian is and Scratch is. Scratch is an NFT evaluator platform, if you didn't know that, and Guardian is pretty much a platform where, their motto is, let's build everything. It's amazing. Let's check it out. Well, since I'm on Telegram, before we go to the Guardian platform, one of the last announcements, which was a couple days ago, there is a guessing competition for the ARCA staking pool for round 2, and you're supposed to guess the total amount of ArchAngel tokens that are going to be in the staking pool. And this competition is going to be open for 3 days, and honestly, there's only like 6 hours left, or maybe more than that. It's tomorrow at 3 p.m. East Coast time is when it stops. And then when the pool is locked up, you'll know what the total amount of tokens are locked. And then whoever guesses the closest, not Price is Right rules. If you go over, you're out. That's not the rule. The rule is whoever's closest. And it looks like there's 2 prizes. The one prize, $1,000 in Ethereum, goes to the winner who did not stake in ArchAngel staking pool number 1, and $1,500 in Ethereum goes to the winner who staked ArchAngel in staking cycle 1. So that's cool. That's $2,500. Or maybe I'm confused. Maybe it's just one prize, and if you did stake, you get more. But that's how I read it at first. But now that I'm reading it again, it looks like there's 2 prizes. Prize 1, prize 2. That's what I'm reading. Well, let's go to that in a second. But the winner will be announced on Telegram, and it will be posted on the ArchAngel announcement page as well. So that's cool. And if you want to make a guess, so they created a Telegram group that is just for this guessing competition. You can only make one guess, but you can change your guess as many times as you want until the competition deadline. And the competition will stay open for 72 hours and will end on Tuesday, May 3rd at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Any changes or guesses made after the end date and time will disqualify that person. And it also says who can make a guess and win the prize. Any person who holds ARCA in their wallet when staking pool 2 closes for staking. Oh, okay. So anybody who has any tiny bit of ArchAngel token in their wallet can guess. So if you don't and you want to go on there and guess, and you win, and you say, "Here's my wallet," well, you can buy ArchAngel after the fact, but they'll know that. So if you're the winner, so don't guess unless you have ArchAngel, unless you're just fooling around, and maybe it could be funny, right? Here's that Telegram channel, ARCA Staking Pool 2 Guess Challenge, and there's all sorts of guesses. My guess, originally, I really wanted to guess more, like I was gonna guess like 24 quadrillion tokens, which is honestly 24% of the total token supply. That's a lot of tokens. And then I don't know. Anyway, my guess is 10 quadrillion, 87 trillion. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. There's tons of guesses, and I'm kind of right in the middle of a bunch of them. Seems like it's pretty tight between 8 quadrillion and maybe 14 quadrillion. There's just a whole bunch of guesses. So, anyway, if you're at all interested and you have ArchAngel token, go on to the Telegram channel here and throw out your guess. Maybe you'll win. $1,000 worth of Ethereum or $1,500 worth of Ethereum is a decent amount of cash right now. And how much ArchAngel would that buy you? $1,000 right now would buy you over 13 trillion ArchAngel token. That is amazing. I know there's more. There's a lot more I'm going to forget because I have not made a video in over a week, and that's my fault, and I apologize for that. Life gets busy, had some places and things to do. And it was the worst time, right? Because the staking pool ended. I needed to unstake my tokens. I'm flying on airplanes. I had to get the right gas. I saw the gas was like $40, and I said, man, I don't want to pay $40 right now to unstake my tokens, because especially the rewards for the wallet for this channel, it was like $1. So I didn't do it for the money on that one. I just did it to show the possibilities and the percentage of what you can gain. Let me go back to the spreadsheet. Okay, I know I'm all over the place today, right? All over the place. So the total amount of rewards, 9.5 billion, and the total amount of reflections for pretty much the same time was 3.2 billion, billion. Yep. So 3 times as many reward tokens were rewarded in the staking pool for ArchAngel than were the reflections in the wallet. I had the same amount in the wallet and the same amount in the staking pool. So this was just an experiment to see what the potential was. Granted, if the volume is a lot higher, the reflections would have been more than this also, but it's not one for one, okay? So if there's way higher volume, there will also be more tokens in the rewards pool. I know this is kind of complicated, lots of numbers, but out of the buy and sell transactions, 2% to the burn wallet, 2% as reflections, and 2% goes to the development wallet, for the lack of a better term, right? And 14% of the development wallet goes to buy back ArchAngel tokens, and then that gets sent to the staking pool. I know, so it's not, I don't know if you want to break that down to whatever, I don't even know what that would be. 1/10 of 1%, half of a percent, I don't know what that is. I could probably figure it out, but I'm not super good at math, and my spreadsheet math is probably wrong too. So aside from that, what I'm saying is when the volume goes up, the rewards at the staking pool will also go up. They won't go up as much as the reflection rewards will into your wallet, but they will go up. So, but we're not only talking about ArchAngel tokens in the staking pool. Next staking pool will have all of these staking pool rewards from Guardian and Scratch since they started until the end of the staking pool. Since they started in the middle of a staking pool, all of those rewards were getting piled up into whatever, a wallet, I guess, somewhere, but that's going into the staking pool on staking pool too. So there's no telling how many tokens are already there, not to mention their Genesis contributions. What I'm saying is the next pool, the rewards for ArchAngel may not be as high as this, 1.91% of what you stake is what I got. It might be a little bit less, like 1.5% of what you stake ArchAngel, but you're going to get Guardian and Scratch, and it could be a ton, and it all depends on how much volume those tokens and those token projects have. And in 3 months, there's no telling. And honestly, in 3 years, there's no telling. So 1 trillion ArchAngel tokens for $73, for me, it looks like a bargain, but I already spent all my money on ArchAngel tokens. So just saying. Okay, jumping all over the place. Now we're back on the Guardian platform, and there's a lot to see here, and I can't even get into it all right now. There's Marketers Hub. There's a couple more people on there. Not a ton of people. I think there's 13 marketers there right now, so not a ton, but it's slowly building. And honestly, that's the least amount of marketers you're ever going to see on there is what I heard, and I like that saying. It's just going to be more people coming in slowly but surely right now, which is positive. Token data, which is where we were just at earlier, reading the token data. The news is good. I really like the news there. Global exchange information is cool. A link to Scratch Engine, a link to the FegX Exchange Charity, and Guardian Hub. This one's cool. Let's check it out, okay? It's got all sorts of stuff like career opportunity, NFT creators, graphics design. A lot of this is coming soon. This is the link to the Marketers Hub. And what do we have? So, hey man, if you're looking for a job in crypto, however they do it, I have no idea, but they're scanning all these big name companies who are searching for certain, like right here, Cisco keyword search used on their jobs. Okay, blockchain, crypto, security product, software engineer, research engineer, information security solutions engineer, and on and on and on. Okay, and there's tons of companies. Okay, DappRadar, Intel, Ripple, I don't know what Nissan is, Surtech is hiring, Gelato, probably some ice cream, Citi, a bunch of other stuff. I have no idea. Bank of America, they're hiring. Amazon, blockchain, they're hiring blockchain, NFT, digital asset, crypto, security, DevOps. So tons of jobs here. That's just one part of Guardian. That is the career connection in the G Hub. And they have a lot of other things that are coming out. You should check it out. I don't have time to read it all. Right here also is technical analysis, and this is a new thing, and it isn't quite up and running yet, but they're showing you what they're working on, and this is really cool. I like this a lot, okay? Let's just read the top. The Guardian platform reviews user surveys and analyzes popular industry trends and identifies useful technical analysis tools. This page contains a broad range of analysis and research tools. Additional products will be added based on user feedback and API development. I mean, tons of stuff here. Crypto and Fear and Greed Index. When that's live, that's where I'm going for my Crypto Fear and Greed Index, because it'll look something like this instead of the website I go to that has a bunch of ads all over it. That's the only one I could find. I know there's got to be really good ones, but they're going to have one. What else are they going to have? Support and resistance level, trend lines, historical bull and bear market cycles, daily social sentiment. We're just going to go through these real quick, okay, because it shows a better screenshot of it, but it's not live yet. You can't click on anything. It just tells you what they're working on. Support and resistance levels, and just tons of information. Trend lines, what is this? This API uses advanced platform detection AI algorithm to determine the trend lines of tokens and coins, which is awesome. Better trend lines than I can do, and I've got trend lines all over the place. So it'll be nice when that comes out. So you'll be able to click on your token and look at the nice technical chart showing you trend lines, historical bull and bear market cycles, daily social sentiment. Oh, that's pretty cool. Investor sentiment index and investor social buzz. I mean, that's got to be cool. Because then you're like, okay, is it for specific tokens? Let's just read it. The Investor Sentiment Index and Investor Social Buzz Index is based on evaluations of 1+ million tweets that are analyzed each day, published by authors identified as investors and/or traders. Users are identified as investors, traders in their profile description, certain words like investor, trader, hedge fund, investing, and other similar terms. For these posts, the algorithm computes on an hourly basis an average sentiment, investor sentiment index, and total mentions buzz, which is investor social buzz index. This data provides a unique insight in the social activity and opinions of investors and traders within the crypto community. And very interesting. I don't know if it's going to be for specific tokens. I'm not sure exactly what it's going to be, but I'm sure it's going to be pretty cool. Influencers and influencer sentiment and social media buzz, so more crazy charts and stuff. Hourly social mentions, news sentiment, and top mentions. So all sorts of cool graphs and charts, and that's kind of my thing, spreadsheets. There was a couple people on the Telegram channel for ArchAngel that showed me some of the spreadsheets that they have, and then I was like, damn, dude, those are some sharp spreadsheets, right?
Nerd alert!
Yeah, I'm total nerd, geeked out on some spreadsheets. This is going to be cool. When it goes live, and I'm sure it'll be one at a time, and then slowly but surely more and more advanced stuff. But this could be the place to go to do serious research on market analysis, technical analysis, honestly, because that's what it's called. And that's on the Guardian platform. So check it out. Worth looking into. Then we have Herald, which is where communities, the token development team has an official channel, and they can come on here and create it, and it gets vetted, so it's legit. So the token, the announcements for the token, and only announcements, right, are going to be on there. It's not going to be a bunch of extra information. So if you want to know what the dev team is saying for a fact, you can go there, click on the link for the token, or you'll go on token data. You go up here, token data, and you go, I want to know, what do I want to know? Oh, here's Shiba Inu. You click on Shiba Inu, and it will be on here. There'll be a link. It'll be a Herald sign, and you'll click it, ding, and even token analysis. There'll be a link on here when those things go live. Just click it, bing. So if you want to hear the announcements for Shiba Inu, you would just click on it, and it will go to the development team's announcement channel in Herald for this specific token. And I think once all these things start gaining traction, it's going to be a cool thing. So that's just a quick overlook for ArchAngel ecosystem projects, prices, staking pool, rewards. I liked the staking pool last time. Like I was saying, I wasn't just putting a trillion token and trying to make money. It would have been nice. Honestly, it went down. The price went down a whole ton, and that's life. So did the whole market. But at least we now know that staking pool number 1, the rewards were 3 times as much as just the reflections. Is that what's going to happen in the future? I don't think it's going to be as much, but it might be. There's no telling. It depends on how high the volume goes, or if the volume continues to stay low. Again, the volume is going to also affect the rewards for the staking pool, but they won't go up as much as just the reflections. But the staking pool isn't for ArchAngel tokens. The staking pool is for ecosystem project tokens. The staking pool for ArchAngel is exposure to the ecosystem without buying those tokens. So if you stake $1 trillion or 10 trillion or 100 trillion, Like, what percentage of the staking pool are you going to have at that point? It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. There's maybe 4 wallets that have quadrillions. That's a lot. That's a lot. How many? Let's take a look at it real quick. Let's take a look. Okay, I know I'm blah, 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 and I'm all over the place. So if we go to Etherscan, actually we went to Dex Tools, clicked on the link, but we're on Etherscan for ArchAngel. Click on Wallet, or I'm sorry, click on Holders. First one's the Burn Wallet. The second one is the contract of some sort. Then down here's Uniswap. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 wallets with over 2 quadrillion. I don't know if those are people or if those are part of the project. There was a breakdown a while ago that was pointed at these wallets that says this is the dev wallet, this is the other wallet, multi-sig wallet. I'm sorry, I called it dev wallet. Multi-sig wallet, this is that and the other that. So a lot of these aren't people, but if they were, 1, 2, 3, 4 wallets hold 2.5 more than 2%. Then there's 1, 2, 3 wallets that hold 1%, which is 1 quadrillion. That's a lot of tokens. And then what looks like there's maybe 10 or 15 tokens make that 20. There's 20 wallets that hold. Let's count them, so I'm not just shooting off the hip. Okay, there's 26 wallets is what I count between 200 trillion and 500 trillion. 26 wallets. That's a lot of wallets, but that's all. I mean, if you have 500 trillion, that's half of 1%. I consider you to be a whale at that point, but technically I don't think you are. I think you have to have 1%. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I would like to have half of a 1% of Saitama tokens. That's a crap ton. 500 trillion, that's a lot of dough. Just saying. Anyway, my whole point of saying that is there's 7 wallets that potentially are people who have over 1% of the supply. That's a lot. And if they threw all their tokens into the staking pool, then they would have a majority of it, and good for them. I'm not sure how many of these people are, how many of these wallets are. Also, you can have multiple wallets, so it's kind of hard to tell too. But my point is, it depends on how many tokens you get. If you have, 5 trillion tokens, is that a game changer? I don't think it is for the next staking pool, but it's going to be a decent amount. It's more than the million I had for this last round. So, and yeah, I'm not on this page. I'm not on page 2. I'm not on page 3. I'm not on page 3. I don't have that many, so I really don't have that many tokens, which is crazy because the price is so low. I feel like I should have that many tokens, but I do not. So the staking pool should be opening in the next few days. They'll give you maybe 4, 5, 6, 7 days to give you a chance to send your tokens to the staking pool, and we'll see how that plays out. If you can afford 100 trillion tokens, man, I'd be all over it. Send it in the staking pool. And what's the percentage of the pool? What will you get, do you think? I have no idea. You might have 1% of the pool, which is a lot. Anyway, I'm rambling on and on and on. If you stuck around this far, I truly appreciate it. You guys are amazing. Thank you for watching. The next couple of weeks are going to be a little crazy, so I'm going to do what I can to put out some videos. And I'm about 32 minutes already. Oh, I'm going to have to shave some time off of this one. But if you want to listen to the whole thing, good for you. And I appreciate it. Thank you, and I'll see you guys next time.
I feel like I need a stiff drink after that conversation.